Released in 2017, Spider-Man. Homecoming represents a tonal reset for the character within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Directed by John Watts, the film consciously moves away from origin story repetition and instead frames Spider-Man as a grounded adolescent hero navigating responsibility at street level rather than cosmic scale. Tom Holland delivers a defining performance as Peter Parker, balancing enthusiasm, insecurity, and impulsiveness with natural ease. Holland's portrayal emphasizes youth and inexperience, making Spider-Man feel genuinely embedded in a high school environment rather than simply costumed within one. Michael Keaton provides one of the MCU's most effective antagonists as Adrian Toomes, also known as the Vulture. Keaton's restrained working-class menace grounds the villain's motivations in economic frustration rather than abstract evil, lending the conflict moral complexity. Supporting performances from Zendaya as Michelle, Jacob Batalon as Ned, and Marissa Tomei as Aunt May contribute humor and warmth without overwhelming the central arc. John Watts approaches the film as a hybrid of superhero spectacle and John Hughes-style teen comedy. The suburban and school-centric settings emphasize scale restraint, reinforcing the idea that Peter's heroism is measured by everyday choices rather than world-ending stakes. Action sequences are clean and character-driven. Rather than showcasing dominance, the choreography often highlights Peter's mistakes and improvisation. The visual effects serve narrative clarity, particularly during the Staten Island Ferry and Washington Monument sequences, which reinforce Peter's vulnerability. Narratively, Homecoming succeeds in simplicity but is not without limitations. The film's structure is familiar, and certain plot beats, particularly involving Tony Stark's mentorship, occasionally undermine Peter's independence. While Robert Downey Jr.'s presence adds continuity to the MCU, it also risks reframing Spider-Man as a subsidiary hero rather than a fully autonomous one. Additionally, some supporting characters remain intentionally underdeveloped, functioning more as tonal accents than narrative drivers. Where the film could have improved by reducing reliance on Stark-related technology and oversight would have strengthened Peter's personal agency. Allowing him to fail and recover more independently could have reinforced the film's central theme of responsibility. The story also could have benefited from slightly more emotional exploration of Peter's double life, particularly its strain on personal relationships beyond comedic effect. For general audiences, Spider-Man: Homecoming is approachable, energetic, and emotionally light without being shallow. It successfully reframes Spider-Man as a neighborhood hero, in contrast to the MCU's increasingly large-scale conflicts. For longtime fans of the character, the film's youthful tone and grounded stakes feel closer to Spider-Man's original appeal, even if some elements of independence are deferred to future installments. Film rating 7.5 out of 10. A confident, character-focused reboot that prioritizes relatability and growth over spectacle, with minor structural compromises. Final thoughts. Spider-Man: Homecoming, 2017, succeeds by remembering what makes the character resonate. Not power, but responsibility learned through failure. It may not redefine the superhero genre, but it firmly establishes Spider-Man as one of the MCU's most human heroes. Remember to like and subscribe, because with great power comes great responsibility, and missing this review would be a rookie mistake.